In a world where technology reigns supreme, the threat of cyber attacks has never been more real. The year 2021 has seen a sharp rise in ransomware attacks, a form of cyber warfare that's rapidly evolving and becoming increasingly sophisticated. Attackers are now employing strategies that not only encrypt systems but also exfiltrate sensitive data, causing irreparable damage to companies across the globe. The global impact of these ransomware attacks is staggering. It is estimated that the cost of these attacks reached a whopping $20 billion in the year 2021 alone. This figure is not just a testament to the scale of these attacks, but it also highlights the urgency with which we need to address this escalating threat. Regulators worldwide have recognized the gravity of this situation and have taken actions to combat these threats. They've issued guidance on cybersecurity, emphasizing the importance of maintaining robust security controls and cooperating with law enforcement. They've also discouraged the act of paying ransoms, as this only fuels the vicious cycle of cybercrime. The Securities and Exchange Commission and the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority have underscored cybersecurity in their examination priorities, focusing on improving responses to cyber attacks and identifying potential risks. The New York Department of Financial Services has also issued industry guidance, recommending a defense-in-depth strategy and cautioning against paying ransoms. As the threat landscape evolves, it's clear that companies must adopt robust mitigation strategies to protect sensitive information and mitigate risks. Whether it's investing in advanced cybersecurity infrastructure, training employees on cybersecurity best practices, or establishing incident response plans, companies must be proactive in their approach to tackle this rising threat. Scene script. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, it's a reality we must face today. In the fight against this global crisis, young climate activist Greta Thunberg has been a beacon of hope and an agent of change. At the recent Youth for Climate event in Milan, she boldly criticized corporate leaders and politicians for their lack of action on climate change. Her impassioned speech echoed the frustrations of many around the world, highlighting the need for urgent and decisive action. Yet, within the flurry of discussions and recommendations that emerged from the event, one crucial component was glaringly absent: the role of nuclear power. Despite its controversial nature, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or the IPCC, has stated that nuclear power is necessary to achieve the goal of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Over the past 50 years, nuclear power has contributed to a significant reduction in carbon emissions. Yes, concerns about safety and waste disposal are valid, but advancements in nuclear technology have greatly improved safety measures. The potential of next-generation nuclear technology cannot be overlooked. It offers a viable option for decarbonization, a critical step in our fight against climate change. Thunberg and her followers have the opportunity to use their influence to promote this technology. By doing so, they can help shift the narrative on nuclear power, encouraging a more balanced and informed conversation on its role in our energy future. The climate crisis demands bold action, and it's time we consider all viable solutions to curb our carbon emissions. In the dynamic world of business, companies must adapt to survive. Today we're looking at the recent Q3 earnings report of Algonquin Utilities, a company that's seen a 6% year-on-year revenue drop. These numbers have sent ripples through the industry, prompting AQN to take a hard look at their business model and make some substantial changes. AQN has a wide portfolio of assets, from core assets to interests in over 4 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity. However, the recent downturn in sales, largely attributed to unfavorable weather impacting the renewables business, has led the company to make a significant decision. AQN is opting to liquidate assets in its renewable energy segment, a move that represents a strategic shift towards focusing on being a regulated utility. This decision isn't made lightly. The renewables segment has been the least profitable division for AQN, and the company's high leverage and low profitability factors have made this a necessary step. While the renewable energy sector is booming worldwide, AQN's experience highlights the challenges that companies can face in this industry and the tough decisions they need to make to stay afloat. However, the market's reaction to this news has been lukewarm at best. AQN's assets and earnings power have received a soft appraisal, with the company selling at 0.8 times book value, 5 times forward sales, and 11.5 times forward EBITDA. These figures indicate that investors are cautious about AQN's future, reflecting the uncertainty that comes with such a drastic shift in strategy. As AQN embarks on this new path, only time will tell if this strategic shift will pay off. It's a bold move, one that underscores the company's commitment to adaptability and resilience in the face of changing market conditions. But the question remains, will this shift be the saving grace that AQN needs, or will it be a gamble that doesn't pay off? Only time and the market will tell.